the first series without its long-standing and iconic presenters, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond and James May, was a ratings disaster and led to the resignation of new host Chris Evans. The future of the motoring show was hanging in the balance, until Chris's co-host, actor and self-confessed petrolhead, Matt LeBlanc, stepped up to front it last year. With the former Friends star and his two new sidekicks, motoring journalists Rory Reid and Chris Harris, at the helm a winning formula had finally been found. The last episode of the series pulled in a healthy 1.9 million viewers and Matt was hailed as Top Gear's savior. It's high praise indeed, but as we sit down for a chat with Matt ahead of the latest series, he is quick to downplay the headlines. "I've got to say, I can't take credit for that. It's a team effort," he says, when we meet for our interview in a central London hotel. "We have an incredible development team who come up with all the ideas. To say I saved the show, I read those headlines and, of course, yes, that's flattering. But it's really not true. I think it's different now, and I think the brand has a little more energy and comedy. It feels like it's moving in a new direction, and maybe it was time for that. I think we're on the right track." The three presenters, along with Top Gear favorite The Stig, have filmed in locations as far-flung as Japan, Utah and Italy this series, pulling out all the stops for the 25th series. Highlights include test driving shiny new V8 sports cars in America's Wild West, which will be shown in the first episode, and attempting to land a NASA research plane in America's ultimate muscle car, a Dodge Demon. There are plenty of purely comical films, too, such as building the world's fastest tractor and driving cross-country in rural France in an old 2CV, and with a host of celebrities making guest appearances for the star in a reasonably fast car segment, including Gavin Rob Brydon in the first episode and Not Going Out's Lee Mack in the second episode. It's shaping up to be the best series yet. Here, Matt gives Kirsty Nutkins the inside track. "What's been your highlight of the new series?" "The Looking for Bigfoot film that we shot in California. The concept was a little outside of the box for us, but it really lent itself to comedy. Three guys out in the wild, all looking for Bigfoot. See, you're laughing already. We had some great toys to play with too." "Were there times when you felt out of your comfort zone?" "That's pretty much every day of filming. This year we've played with all kinds of stuff. The Ferrari 812 supercar was a beast of a machine." "Are you an adrenaline junkie?" "I would definitely say that. But I've never been, like, I've got to win." "I didn't excel at team sports because as soon as it stopped being fun for me, I'd lose interest." "Do you feel like you've hit your presenting stride now?" "I feel more relaxed. Being a presenter is a new thing for me. It's not what I do. I usually have a character to hide behind. I'm not the most outgoing person." "Do you think you've escaped from the shadow of the previous presenters?" "They were great and they continue to be great on their new show. We're not them and they're not us. I can't do what they did and I don't think they can do what we do. We're making the best show that we feel we can make." "Are you preoccupied with ratings?" "I try not to focus on it, because that's out of my hands. What's in my control is the quality of the show. My job is to make the best TV show possible." "What's next for you?" "I have one more series of episodes coming out in March, and I'm still doing the US sitcom Man with a Can for CBS, which is great fun. There are always rumors of a Friends reunion. Is it going to happen?" "Not as far as I know, unless they're making it without me."